Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Morning, folks.
You joined us this morning on the way to Hayfield Lakes near Doncaster, and it's something of a new experience for me, and really a new experience for my little Padawan. Will you tell the ladies and gentlemen what we're doing today, Matthew, that's different to normal?
Well, normally it is me sat in the passenger seat and Thomas sat in the driver's seat, but having purchased and collected a new car, it's my turn to drive. We've got a little bit more room, and I'm now giving Thomas the Astra Life experience.
And I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the Astra Life experience is something that every free-thinking male in his 20s should experience.
And female in their 20s if you're interested.
There you are, you see there's an offer. You would have to be positively frigid to turn down, wouldn't you, my lovely?
Particularly frigid.
Yes. So, we're on the way to Hayfield Lakes to take part in the first round of the Silverfish League that myself and Lee Curry are running, along with young Matt here, who is going to be our assistant and boy for the
Adjudicator.
day. It sounds a bit like adjudicator, but I would more say junior for the day.
Junior.
Yes, indeed. Before I go any further, I think Matt and I have got something we need to mention, and that is a little good luck to a very, very dear friend of ours who's fishing in a very big match this weekend. Tell them what's happening on the River Wye at Hereford this weekend, Matthew.
This weekend, the 2013 Riverfest finals taking place. I think it's a £10,000 final, isn't it, Thomas?
Indeed. Who's
£10,000 up for grabs.
Who from our camp is taking part, Matthew?
We've got a few people who we know in it, but I mean, one particular guy who we can't go without mentioning goes by the name of Paul Glenfield.
He deserves a particular mention.
Because he offered to give us half of his winnings.
He not only is he giving us half of his winnings, but the man is something a little bit special, isn't he?
Incredibly special. Incredibly.
He is a master of all things that move in water. Is he not?
He can make a stick float talk.
He can, can't he?
He can. He puts it down so well. Better than anyone else.
Another thing that Glenfield's a particular expert on, that today is actually going to be quite relevant to our match, is the consistency of ground bait mixers. Now, in international rules fishing, this is something that's very, very important. Matthew, what kind of qualities will we be looking for in a mix today on your roach line?
As you mentioned, international rules does have a lot to do with ground bait, because after an initial boiling in period, ground bait can only be boiled up using one hand. And to boil ground bait up with one hand, you need a certain consistency of mix.
And what consistency of mix would that be, Matthew?
First of all, you need your mix to be stiff.
Do you?
Alright.
Oh,
Okay.
and how do you make it stiff, Matthew?
Sometimes there's a white substance you can add to a mix, okay?
Right, okay.
To make it stiff.
And what's that called?
It's called greyleen. Alright.
Greyleen.
It's a fine powder. Alright. I don't know what you're thinking it was going to be, but it's a fine powder. You put it in the leam or the soil or the ground bait mix, it makes it stiff, alright.
And how does this affect your balls?
It enables me to cup bigger balls, alright. And sometimes you
are
need to
big
cup
balls something that's particularly important to you, my lovely?
To be honest, I'm not fussy about the size of my balls, because as long as they do what I want them to do, alright, when I put them in there,
Yes.
then I'm happy.
And what do you want your balls to do when they're in there?
A lot of people want the balls to break down quickly, but I like a nice slow release.
Oh, you do you?
Yes, so
I'm a fan of a slow release myself.
Yes?
Absolutely.
The swim lasts longer, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
And you get more from the swim.
Get more from it and often a better stamp.
Yes, you get a very good stamp with stiff mix. The stiff mix.
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. In the words of a 3-times world champion, the importance of a stiff mix.
For cupping balls.
For cupping balls. Anything else you'd like to add to that about today's match? Anything particularly significant about the rules that you'll find yourself fishing to today?
I mean, there's one particular rule that I find quite exciting, and it's the fact that on the All Out, there's no fish on or 15 minutes after time. Fish has got to be clear of the water when the final whistle goes. So Thomas, if you find yourself in a situation today hooking a bream with 30 seconds to go, 13 metres of pole, 10 foot of water, the bream's on the bottom, pulling that way, what are you going to do?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, and it's something I haven't done for some time. I'm going to pull really, really, really hard. I'm going to get that bream onto the surface.
Yes.
I'm going to skim it across the surface.
And you've got 3 seconds left.
Oh, it's in the pan.
Oh,
it's clear of the water. Ooh.
Have you got it?
I've got one big slimy mother sat in the bottom of my landing there, baby boy.
Good lad.
Woo! Is it time to say goodbye, or should we sing to them before we go?
I think we should say goodbye and maybe give them an update tomorrow. I mean, quickly tell them where we're going Sunday, Thomas. We've got another fantastic match to look forward to.
On Sunday we're going on the Thorn Canal, which will be exceptional as always. My first visit there, in fact, this year. Matt, as you would expect from an international angler of his calibre, has already been there and won matches this year, but for me, it will be the first visit. It's something I look forward to immensely.
So we will let you know how we get on there, probably Sunday night, Thomas.
We will indeed. Now you have a great weekend. It's goodbye from me.
And it's a very goodbye from me. Have a fantastic weekend, ladies and gentlemen, and tight lines.